Yeah, maybe I will.
Not that you have to see this in Blu-ray quality.
Falling Skies. This is a TNT series. Is this going into its third season?
It is. I didn't want to start watching it because I figured it would be canceled after the first season.
Now you have to get the DVD to catch up.
Now I might watch it.
What's it about?
Aliens coming. It looks like there's a lot of aliens going on in the third season. I think it took a while in that first season.
And apparently all the humans, walk in the typical geese V formula.
They do to make an attractive-looking cover.
Yes.
Anyway.
It's like the T.J. Hooker people walking through the doorway. Sudoku, that's the puzzle I do, especially on Sundays.
From the writer of The Ring, I think this girl is actually called Sudoku, and I think it's the same name they use in the Ring and those other movies, where it's always the spooky white Asian girl crawling around in odd contortions.
Does she have any eye you know what I mean? Just like his eyes just white?
The dark black... Well, the little boy who usually wanders around after this one has the black kabuki makeup on the eyes. Sadoko. Scary when you see that. Now, here's a double feature for you, Dave.
Yeah.
Two of the worst films from a couple of years ago. MacGruber, I remember them quizzing us on those things they set up in the theater, in the Regal Theater out front. It's the, they show you a trailer and they ask your opinion about it, and I put all negative. MacGruber.
They certainly do get a lot of mileage out of these SNL characters, as MacGruber was one of them. Mm-hmm. But that Land of the Lost, I think the best part of the Land of the Lost was the end when he was talking to, who's the guy from the Today Show? Matt Lauer.
Oh. Did you see Land of the Lost?
Sadly, yes.
Oh, no. Was Chaka in it?
There was a Chaka, yeah, I don't know if they used I don't remember too much about it. I don't know if they actually used the name Chaka. I think they did. Chaka Khan.
I just got the complete series of Land of the Lost. It was very cheap.
What the hell is this? Come on.
This is one of those hante films.
Oh, what?
It's like the...
Isn't that like a virus you get from some animals? The hantavirus?
What are these called now?
Crap! That's what it's called.
Oh, the Asian animation. I'm forgetting the actual
anime.
name. Anime.
Okay.
But apparently this hente is an offshoot of that where
One hour of young hente sluts. Oh,
and they're very graphic, Dave. The depictions of the sex and the fluids. And we're very blatant with this title here.
This might fit in with what I got to show here. Yeah, maybe we should go to this. Do we have more after this one?
That's it. Well, of course, we hadn't finished with that one, Dave.
Oh, God. Here's something for you. I saw this in the paper. Can we get a shot of this?
Okay.
All I got to say... Which way? Should I go this way? Oh, wait.
Face the...
Oh, I can't get there. There we go.
Zoom in.
Right there?
Yep.
All I know is, if it smells like carp under the tarp, you need some fresh and sexy wipes.
What the hell is
The
this?
after and before intimate wipe that gets you ready for whatever comes next. Clean where it counts. I cannot believe this just...
You didn't...
This is out of the Sunday paper. This is an ad. You get $4 off, Ed.
Did you make up the carp thing?
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
I was looking for that on there.
Yes.
They didn't go quite that far.
If it smells like carp under the tarp, you want some fresh and sexy. Can you believe this?
I think there's something like this from the makers
Wait a
of
minute.
Fresh Balls.
You get $4 off, Ed.
But this is a name brand product from Playtex.
Yes, I can't believe.
Now, what is this for? This is to wipe down your intimate parts, Dave.
Yes.
Before the act of whoopee,
Right.
as is displayed by the two pillows behind.
It says the after and before. What you want to do is before, if you don't feel like jumping in the shower, I guess, just wipe down a certain area.
And
then once you're done, and you want to get rid of certain items,
the fluids, the
wipe it,
hente
right.
sluts.
You wipe it down. I'm reading the paper and I'm just going through the ads, and this thing just It jumped out at me. I said, "Can I believe it?" And you get 20 wipes then.
Wouldn't a baby wipe pretty much accomplish the same thing, or is there
Maybe
different?
these are scented in some manner. Maybe they smell like lilacs.
They must be a little more or gentle or rougher.
So your hentai sluts could use those.
Oh God!
Oh, I can't believe that.
I don't often look through those coupons.
You might want to start.
Maybe if they're putting those kind of things in there, you might get material out of that. Thank God you looked at the paper this morning,
Yes,
Dave.
that's what I was doing.
I think. Were you saying this might be a nice item to have?
No, I did not say that.
No.
No.
Well, we'll try them out. If you get, what was it, $4 off?
$4 off, so they're probably
How
20
much?
bucks.
Jeez.
It's must be at least $1 a wipe, because there's 20 in there.
It's got to be at least $8, right?
Oh, you would
Half
think-
price.
Yeah, you would think so. I mean, 20 wipes. I mean, back in the day, that was more than a year's supply for me. I mean, can't men and women use this? Can't you?
They can, can't they? They got
Yeah,
blue,
you
the
can-
blue and pink on the fresh and sexy.
Yeah, I
now.
mean, she uses one to get that ready, and you wipe it down.
No more trips to the bathroom to wipe
right.
down. You can just open up your fresh and sexy pad.
There you go. Is it game time or anything? What are we doing next?
We're doing the
What's next?
the
Deaths?
unfortunate
Oh,
deaths,
this is sad.
recent passings.
No. Let's see if I know any of these people.
I think you know everybody. It's not like the last time we had some surprises,
Mm-hmm.
some interesting people that we didn't know about that passed on, like the trumpeter from the James Bond movies.
Oh, Annette Funicello,
And there was a picture
which you're not going to use.
that I didn't use of her in a wheelchair
No,
from a
don't
few
do that.
months ago. They were wheeling her out of her house or something. It was very sad. I couldn't
From the,
go to that day.
She originated in the Mickey Mouse Club.
She was very buxom there.
She's
Yes,
a
Frankie-
lovely, lovely looking woman.
I don't know how Frankie Avalon is looking up at her face with these things right staring at him.
Probably not the first photo they took there.
Of course, we remember her not from the Mickey Mouse Club or the Beach
Right.
movies, but hawking Skippy in the 70s there
Be peanut butter. Poor Annette.
from the MS.
That's very
She had that a long time.
Yes, she
too.
did. Yes. Jonathan Winters, perhaps the least funny comedian I have ever seen. I didn't understand this. I don't know how this guy got work. I don't know who thought he was funny, but he wasn't.
I always wanted to enjoy him.
You
Dave,
wanted to.
because he did improv and things. He picked up props. I remember he had that syndicated show. And he did Aunt Blabby. He was very early. I guess Milton Berle was the first one to do that, but he did have Aunt Blabby. But it wasn't gut-wrenching laughter that he was providing here.
Well, did he do Maud Frickert? Was that one of his?
Maud Frickett, yeah.
I don't know. He's
And he was the baby on Mork and Mindy.
Yes. Yes.
Apparently,
Robin Williams loved the guy. Thought he was great. I don't get it. I just don't. I'm sorry. I never understood the appeal. Much like
he was good in the Mad World, but that wasn't
Well,
a laugh a riot film. But he was okay in that for what it was. So we're sorry to see him go. Though. We don't wish him dead.
No, we just wished him off the air. Dr. Joyce Brothers.
Well, one thing's for sure, she didn't get any uglier than she was in the
Oh, now come on.
that first picture. Other than she
Wow.
looks very skeletal, she didn't. She stayed pretty much the same, Dave.
No, I think I see a progression to the ravages of age.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now, apparently, very early on, Dave, Dr. Joyce did some nude modeling. And
really, is that what that is down the lower left?
It's cropped. Guess I could have went a little lower.
Did you
for
actually?
TV.
Was that a picture? Did you actually see nude bosoms?
Yes.
Really? Oh, I want that. Send it to me.
I'll send you that on your Facebook picture.
Okay.
See you in a couple of weeks. Very lovely figure, though.
Really?
As long as her face was turned away from the camera, that was all right.
It was only upper nudity, right?
Yes.
It was not full frontal.
No.
Okay, I don't want that.
Very discreet. Well, you didn't want to see Joyce's bosoms?
Well, I like that. I wouldn't mind seeing those bosoms. I mean, they look like they would have been ample.
They're very perky in the 50s fashion there,
There
or
you
whatever.
go. That's good to know. I didn't know that. I see her in a different light now.
probably doing some modeling to make money to get through
There you
psychiatry
go.
school.
I harbor no ill will for that.
Oh, no.
In fact, I implore other people to do that. Alan Arbus. Dr. Sidney Friedman.
I had to put that in there because I know I wasn't going to remember the name.
Oh, I would have.
You would have remembered
yeah.
Dr. Sidney?
Yeah, I thought he was one of the best characters that rarely showed up, but everyone remembered him as that. 95.
That was a couple of years ago up on the top, and he didn't look really that bad. That was the reunion at the TV Land Awards.
95.
He was always good on MASH when he
Yeah.
showed up there.
Oh, Lumpy. Isn't that Lumpy from
That-
Leave It to Beaver?
That's Frank Bank.
Or Rank Bank.
It's Frank when you see this on
okay.
the air.
All right. But he played Lumpy? What? Was that his name?
Yes, Lumpy. Up there he's with Eddie Haskell and the Beavers.
Wow, he really got large. Look at that picture down the bottom. Or is that just
no,
the image?
He's large.
I think he went into real estate afterwards. I'm not sure.
He's
though.
making the Beaver look downright svelte there. Very large.
Well, he's nothing like a svelte beaver. And there, oh, right, Harryhausen. I didn't know that. I remember I mentioned that to you. Worked on so many great films in the original, what was it, stop motion animation. I think he did Mighty Joe Young, the original in 49.
Yeah, he worked on that, was one of his early ones, and then he went on and did all his own, the Sinbad movies, and of course Jason and the Argonauts with the skeleton there.
And did he do that wacky screaming creature, like 1 million miles to Earth?
The Ymar.
Yeah.
We were actually talking about that on the show that aired the day he died, or it was announced that he died.
Okay.
We were talking about the Ymar, which I did order. I had to order that. I did not have that in my collection.
Who was in that? Was William Hopper in that one?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
He of Perry Mason fame. All right, post pairs game. Let's hurry up. Do this. People send in for your email 2 numbers between 1 and 6. We select your name. We reveal the numbers. And if the posters match, you win 2 free movie passes and a chance to win up to 10 if you have the nerve to write spin the wheel.
I don't actually have to hold the bucket. You can do
You
that
don't.
on your own.
You don't have to, Ed. But, you know, I'll let you decide. This is your show, after all.
It's your show, too, Dave.
Betty, I think it's Mattison,
Oh.
4 and 5,
Okay.
and it says spin.
Oh. Remember last time we did have a winner, but she didn't want to spin the wheel for extra
Didn't.
tickets.
I don't have any more poppers, so we'll just have to make our own poppy.
Oh my God, do I have to make a popper run, Dave?
Right.
4 and 5.
4 and 5. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun.
We had a good luck with our web series
Come on,
poster
come
last
on.
time.
Let's win it. Let's win it. To spin it. Oh, and no!
Oh, we're out of poppers. Woo! Well, we're out of poppers, but we are going to go over to the wheel quickly.
All right.
Oh, flip over?
Oh, flip over all the other ones. Hurry up. We don't have a lot of time left in the show.
Darn, what
Look at all that.
I would have saved more time.
All right, let's go.
Okay, she said spin the wheel, so we're going to spin it. We're going to see how many extra tickets she wins. And hopefully she won't lose anything.
That's right. Oh, she's not going to get to 10. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Well, she keeps her 2.
Very good. At least she doesn't lose any. She was right in the 2 slot. Now we're going to tell you how you can enter the poster pairs contest. So where to enter for the Frankenstein passes to the House of Frankenstein.
There you go, right there. Email us, mediazone95@gmail.com. Mediazone95@gmail.com. Send in your 2 numbers between 1 and 6 and write spin the wheel. And what was your question, Ed, for the...
The question is, we want the real name of Boris Karloff, who was in Frankenstein. Boris Karloff is not his real name, it's a stage name. We want Boris Karloff's real name, and just email that into us at mediazone95@gmail.com.
And if we pick your name and you got the right answer, you win the tickets to Morbid and Frankenstein and all that kind of good stuff, right? Up in Lake George.
All right, we did it. We're professionals. We got everything in there. And we're even going to sign off in 20 seconds and try and get our announcer's voice in there. We'll see you next time with more summer films. It's The Man of Steel next week, Dave. Big summer release. And
Didn't know I was in a movie.
we'll see you next time.
Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.